It is alarming to note that the Pakistani army has stated its intentions to try civilians under military laws, possibly in military courts. Trying civilians in military courts is contrary to international law. Amnesty International. Trying civilians before military courts violates Pakistan's obligations under international human rights law. Human Rights Watch. Military courts in Pakistan are not independent courts and are specialized, purely functional, and designed to maintain discipline within the armed forces. Amnesty International.
For the past 10 months, Nauman Shah, big brother to 4 sisters, has been bravely and patiently facing atrocities and injustice in military prison. He is a civilian. Nauman was an employee of Vega Pharmacy and an activist in grassroots as vice president of PTI political party in Ward 2, Lahore, Kent. His father passed away 3 years ago. Since then, the responsibility of his 4 sisters and his elderly mother has been solely on Nauman's shoulders. His mother has diabetes and hypertension. They are a low-means family who live in rented accommodations. On May 9, 2023, after work, Nauman participated in a peaceful protest for 1 or 2 hours. On May 15, after leaving work from the Vega office, their big brother, the household provider, was abducted by 5 or 6 people and dragged into a car. His family could not find Nauman's whereabouts for 2 months. They searched everywhere for him but found no trace of him. In the words of his sister, "What fear is and how it grips you when the head of the household is missing is something we learned all too well during this time. The catastrophe that struck us in those 2 months cannot be described in words. For the last 10 months, the absence and separation of a father like brother has plunged us into the deepest depths of helplessness and despair." Nauman Shah's family is pleading to the Supreme Court. All they want is justice. They are civilians of this nation and under its law, not the military's. Nauman's only crime is participating in the rights given to him by the Constitution of Pakistan with this peaceful protest. As Nauman's sister said, "Do not overlook us by considering us to be parasites. For God's sake, return the guardian of his 4 sisters and the son of his mother, fit and well."
Amnesty International has documented a catalogue of human rights violations stemming from trying civilians in military courts in Pakistan, including flagrant disregard for due process, lack of transparency, coarse confessions, and executions after grossly unfair trials. This is purely an intimidation tactic designed to crack down on dissent by exercising fear of an institution that has never been held to account for its overreach. The right to a fair trial guaranteed by Pakistan's constitution is severely undermined by this move and cannot be justified. It must be struck down immediately.